So the next one is serotonin. This is a soothing, or don't worry, be happy neurotransmitter that has lots of different roles in your biochemistry in the brain. And this is something that some of the medications to help with pain and to help with feelings of depression are actually looking to activate. So serotonin, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Oh no, that's wrong. Yeah? Cool. Okay. So that's right. That's something like nortriptyline, amitriptyline. Those are medications that are looking to do the same thing that you can produce and you do produce naturally. So how does this one work? Well, it's critical for your deep sleep, maintaining your balanced mood, self-confidence, engaging with others. If your serotonin levels are low, your brain can very easily get overstressed because serotonin inhibits your brain. Serotonin is the thing that says to your brain, calm. So if you don't have much of the serotonin, your brain then gets really excitable. You get more anxious, angry, frustrated, react instead of responding, and you can feel more pain. So by doing more things that activate your serotonin, you're helping to inhibit your brain's activity. So ways that you can do it, you got exercise, you got movement on there again. And keeping hydrated, making sure, that's why we got water and we're keeping hydrated all the way through. Food is really important when it comes to serotonin because your gut produces 90% of the serotonin. So eating healthy has a huge impact on it. So that means eating complex carbs. So some examples, sweet potato, apples, carrots, beans, those types of things. And limiting those carbohydrates like bread, those simple sugars, simple carbohydrates, pastas and things like that, because it can produce serotonin, but it can also then affect you in negative ways. So the best way to produce that serotonin, having a healthy gut, probiotics is another way as well, but eating healthy. Showing gratitude for yourself and others is a massive one. And we'll be going through a specific technique later for turning on and getting that active. And meditation. If you think, that makes a lot of sense. If you're meditating and able to focus inward and calm your mind and body and spirit, then that's going to inhibit those brainwaves, get things down. And getting outside into the sun, serotonin can be active just by getting sun, even though it's not always sunny, but when you do have that opportunity, go ahead and do that. My response to that would be, these are ways, sometimes you can even have too much serotonin, and if you're really inhibiting your brain and you have too much, that's not a good thing either. Or you can fluctuate, and that's not going to be beneficial as well. These, the things that you can do to increase it are mostly for that hyperactive brain. And the way that I teach about serotonin is that if you're getting a medication that might be doing something for this, great. That might help to turn on and get that more active. Sometimes the medications can work really well, get that person feeling better so that then they can start doing more of these things for themselves. And then over time don't need that medication and can wean off of it. So these are here to supplement and to help with that situation as well. But you can have imbalances just person to person. We're all different and we're wired differently. We have that, I said before that I feel like I have that cortical lottery, that I feel I probably do have a bit more baseline feel-good hormones, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. I probably have a bit of a higher level than some people, and I don't take that for granted. I know that that's something that is a strength of one of mine, but it doesn't mean that someone who doesn't have much at all can't get themselves up to that.